Facebook knows growth. We built analytics for apps to give you the
Alright, so they're saying that CM Punk is already back in the gym training for his second fight, and it will be inside the UFC octagon. Hey, what else could we say? If he made anything above the money that they paid him, it was worth the fucking gamble, and apparently it was worth the gamble, and they're gonna give him another shot. The funny thing is, a fighter named Michael Jackson, I believe this was the first guy that Mickey Gall clipped up inside the UFC octagon. He's calling out CM Punk now, and he said it makes sense. And you know what? That dude, Michael Jackson, I believe he actually has some credentials in kickboxing or something like that. So, you know, they literally need to put CM Punk in there against a fucking novice. Someone that's 0-0 or maybe 0-1. You know, what should they do? They should do this on Big Fox. Don't stink up the pay-per-view cards again with this shit. I understand, like, there's been so many different point of views on this. One point of view, at least he made weight, at least he made the fight, at least he went in there and fought. All that shit doesn't make a difference to me. If you're a fucking fighter, there's a couple of things that I expect every fucking time. I expect you to make weight, so you don't get credit for that. I expect you to show up walking down the fucking hallway and making it to the octagon. You don't get credit for making it to the octagon. And you definitely don't get credit for just fighting. I want to entertain and fight. If they want to try to capitalize off of CM Punk's name, who gives a shit? It's business. I get it. If they put a fucking gorilla in there with a fucking shark, and the shark is just flapping around and everybody wants to pay to watch it, I'm not mad at that. I'm just not watching it. If CM Punk is coming back into the UFC octagon, the shit needs to be on network television so they can really cash out and really get everybody watching. Do not, absolutely do not put that shit on my pay-per-view again, though. That's when I have a fucking problem. Once I start coming out of my fucking pocket payer for something, I'm gonna bitch, moan, and complain about every single thing because I'm paying for a service and I expect to see a fight. And when CM Punk fights, it's not a fucking fight. And it's literally nothing against him. We're just talking about the highest credentialed organization, the UFC, bringing on a fucking novice, an amateur, a guy that's not comfortable doing anything inside the fucking octagon. And trying to fucking, you know, trick us with the smoke and mirrors. If you want to do something for the casual fans, put that shit on prelims. Put that shit on Facebook prelims. Put that shit on Fight Pass. Put that shit on Big Fox. I don't have any issues with it. If I could turn to it for free, I have nothing to say. Keep this shit off my pay-per-view. In other words, good luck to CM Punk in your second outing. I'm not mad at you for making money. I'm still throwing my fucking name out there. If you guys want to see somebody that's 0-0 with amateur fights, 0-0 with professional fights, fight CM Punk so CM Punk can put a man on deck and put hands and feet all over him, send me the fucking paperwork. I don't know what else to say. Man, fuck it. It is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments. Alright, so Miesha Tate, man, she's definitely a people's champion. Me personally, she got that UFC title, man. It was definitely respect on her name, man. She came in, defeated Holly Holm. You know, she did everything she was supposed to do. But we all knew that she wasn't going to be a person that was going to be able to hold on to the title. And we're back at square one right now. Miesha Tate has, she's lost. She's won. She's built herself up. She's went on some impressive runs inside in her MMA career outside of the UFC also, actually. So this is just another day in the office for Misha. She knows that she's gonna have to get back active. She's gonna have to put together 3-4 impressive wins. And if they create that 125 division, which Dana White said that they're already talking about doing, and we already knew it was speculated, at the start of the year that they're going to do that anyways, Miesha Tate's going to have to revive her career once again. That's what she's going to have to do. I don't know about her cutting down to 125. We saw her passed out on the ground. Miesha Tate is pretty muscular. She carries a lot of muscle. She's gonna have to do a lifestyle change to get down to 125 without passing out the day of the weigh-ins or the week of the weigh-ins. Miesha Tate's a long-time wrestler, a long-time professional MMA fighter. I believe that she knows how to cut the weight. She'll do it if it's worthwhile, and I think that she'll do it at 125 to make another title run if possible, because I don't see it happening for her at 135. Now, they're saying that she's already negotiating for her next fight. I'm not sure who she should really fight. Coming off of a loss, I mean, to be honest, man, if she wants to get back in the mix, whatever that means to you, back in the mix where her name has any value, if it was me, man, she should fight Valentina. I think Valentina was turned down to fight because Misha's coming off of a loss, but you have to keep in mind, sometimes you just need to add a name to your resume. Valentina just did that with Holly Holm. She could do that with Miesha Tate, and then she should definitely be next in line to, fight another top name like the loser of Amanda Nunes and Ronda Rousey. Fight the loser. They could sell me on Ronda Rousey versus Miesha Tate 3 if it's not for the title. If it's for the title, I don't even want to hear about it. That shit'll get silly. It'll get silly. Are you guys pumped to see Miesha Tate come back? Or are you guys just worried about Ronda Rousey versus Amanda Nunes? Me personally, man, Miesha, she's just not sharp enough for me to be a fan, but I'm not mad at her making her fucking money. What can I say? That's all I really have to say about her, man. She could take a fucking beating, and she's admitted that multiple times, that she's good at taking a beating and hanging around and making shit real uncomfortable. Just not one of my favorite women fighters, but, what can I say, man? She's definitely, as long as she's fighting, man, she'll probably always be a top 5 fighter, just because that bantamweight division is so weak. No disrespect to Miesha Tate. I want to see who they're gonna announce, and maybe she'll fight on that last card of the year, actually, too, which wouldn't be a bad idea depending on who they put her in there against. I don't know what else to say, man. Fuck it, it is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments.
This is Questlove, drumming up excitement for his new show on Pandora. Literally. Questlove Supreme. Real talk, deep tracks. Fresh every week. Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Only on Pandora.
Suprema! A lot of people probably like, why does he always say something? Why does he comment on things? And why does he talk about it? Because I don't get the benefit of the doubt of everybody else. Somebody make an accusation, 90% of y'all believe it, and it's bullshit. The last 3 weeks or whatever's been going on with the accusations, you know it's false. Even the people that is reporting it know it's bullshit. So, in the midst of that, it's starting to trickle down into my parenthood, me being a father. So, I take great pride in being a father, great responsibility in being a father. I love my daughter, make sure she's healthy, her education, I pay for it all. Never have an issue with that. What I do have an issue with is if there's one inkling of a problem, somebody uses that a meal ticket instead of treatment for their daughter. I take care of my daughter fully. So everything else, all these allegations and bullshit, stop lying, bro. Just stop fucking lying. It's annoying, bro. I got enough on my plate, straight up.
Thanks for checking us and check it out. Now, Bruce Breezy. Now he's tired of this shit. He's tired of this shit, bruh. Now, y'all gonna make Chris Breezy really catch a body like that. If you guys don't know, man, the recent incident that happened at his crib in LA where a chick accused him of pulling a pistol on her, okay? And she ran out of the crib screaming and all that stuff. Yeah, she was white. But check it out, okay? It's prompted investigation into the parental situation going on at Briss Breezy's crib by Child Services, okay? Now, after news of this came on social media, basically Briss Breezy, he was tired of keeping his mouth closed. He actually commented and he said petty shit so someone could ask for more money in family court. Just so everyone is clear, Nia is a snake. Gold digger, credit card swiper, freeloader, professionally unemployed, and a fucking bird. I wish this bitch would actually work.